Every morning, my client paid a hidden tax before he left his home. Not a financial tax, but a cognitive one that eroded his authority in 30 milliseconds. And because of the privacy of my client, I cannot share his analysis in this video, but I can share a very similar spectral type to explain the problem and to show you the solution. I call the problem decision fatigue caused by chroma blindness. You may choose standard color combinations that stylists would recommend, like classic blue and white. After all, blue builds trust like no other color, right? Well, if it's not coherent with your DNA or your spectral type, it will do the opposite. And here are 4 reasons why this outfit is destroying his authority. First of all, due to the high chroma and depth contrast between the blue and white, the attention goes to this chest area, and the suit becomes the main character. It distracts heavily from his face, which is his trust-building asset number 1. Secondly, the chroma creates shadow pooling under his eyes and in the eyebrow area, which makes him look unwell and even angry. The next reason is the high chroma blue and white that emphasizes his gray hair. His spectral type can't carry this much chroma, so this high chroma contrast makes him look older than he is, because it emphasizes the gray instead of emphasizing his skin. And the next reason is spectral fragmentation that separates his head from his body, creating the floating suit situation. He becomes visually homeless. He has zero vitality and zero presence, which builds distrust in 30 milliseconds. And before I show you the solution, I want you to know this. This is stage 2 of dissonance and fragmentation that occurs when you try to integrate your misaligned pieces into a cohesive and authoritative outfit. All it reveals is your chroma blindness. Most leaders have acquired their garments and high-end assets not only in isolation, but also based on intuition, generic tips, or through imitation, oftentimes creating a very monotone collection of garments within one misaligned frequency. They oftentimes believe bright colors are the answer to attention and thus authority. But all it does is create fear, deception, overwhelm, and confusion in your audience. And a confused mind always says no to anything you have to say. Confusion doesn't build trust. Coherence does. Your brain perceives this inconsistency as noise, triggering decision fatigue before you even leave the house. And the same decision fatigue is mirrored by your audience. And the solution is scientific integration, not more effort, not more trends, not better imitation, and certainly not buying more stuff. So I move you from dissonance and fragmentation to a unified field with the help of my science-based ray spectral analysis. By analyzing your biometric route across your skin, hair and eyes and calculating the exact hue, chroma, depth and contrast, not only in your spectral type, but also for the colors that you should be wearing, I ensure that every asset that you own vibrates at an aligned frequency, which creates coherence and unlocks your maximum vitality, creating radiance. I replace your guessing with a scientific process. So here's the solution to this dissonance and fragmentation for his specific spectral type. Here's important to understand that there are 8 billion spectral types, since every human being is very unique, just like your fingerprint. When I choose the coherent frequency, chroma, depth and contrast in accordance with his spectral type, something profound happens. The attention goes to his face. The suit now has a supportive role and is not the main character anymore. He gains 100% vitality and full body presence, even though the color has a soft chroma. Doesn't stand out at all. This frequency in chroma eliminates the shadow pooling under the eyes and in the eyebrow area, which makes him look approachable, calm, and in total control. He doesn't look angry anymore. And this builds trust in 30 milliseconds. Here you can see a comparison of both, the before and the after. And you can answer the question below in the comments. Which of these variations would you trust with a $10 million deal?